Good morning, everybody. It's raining. But that's okay because I have an office job. Woo! Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. Yes, I'm going to get a mount for my car, okay? I'm sick of holding my phone, driving at freaking 6:45 in the morning, talking to you losers. So, yesterday, I made a video about old Chicken Butt Crack, Chicken Genius Singapore, talking about how he left YouTube. And I openly admitted that I did not watch the video that he made, his goodbye video. So, in keeping good faith, keeping good spirits, and in the sake of honesty, I actually watched the video this morning. That's right. I spent my precious morning, my finite life, watching a Chicken Genius video explaining why he's leaving YouTube. And let me tell you some of my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. So, first of all, he starts the video, and he talks about how he's had such amazing freaking returns, okay? He says you either invest in the index or you try to beat the index, which is true. I personally invest in the index. All the grifters try to beat the index and charge people thousands of dollars. Chicken Butt Crack was bragging because I turned 200K into $5 million. Yes, you did, Chicken Butt Crack. And you did that because you're such a moron that you gambled a huge percentage of your portfolio in one overvalued hype stock called Tesla. And by telling people stuff like that, oh, I went from 200 to 5 million, you're leading people down the wrong path. However, he also said that he used to run a business. And I've heard that he's had a business before. And I always wondered, what business does this guy have? Does he actually run a legitimate business? Is he a doctor, a surgeon, accountant? I mean, any kind of professional business, lawyer? No. You know what his freaking business was? Teaching options, stock options, all right? He accuses these YouTubers, these other YouTubers, of being total scammers when this freaking loser made a lot of money teaching people how to trade stock options. What a freaking joke. He even pulls up his, a newspaper article, that proves anything. I mean, okay, yeah, I'm sure he was in the newspaper article. I'm sure that's actually real. But he pulls up this article showing that he option trader does this and that. Come on, dude. The worst YouTube channels are not even ones like Jeremy and, Meat Breath that tell you to buy garbage stocks. The worst channels are the ones that teach you how to trade options. Because I guarantee you, the vast majority of people that trade options get freaking wrecked in the long run. Guarantee it. And this clown, Chicken Butt Crack, that was his business, okay? He didn't run a legitimate business that actually brought value to the world, okay? Doing people's taxes, fixing people's health, helping people, sue people. I don't know. I mean, there's tons of legitimate ways you can pursue business. Lawn care, blah, 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 blah. No, this loser had a business teaching people how to trade options. My opinion of him dropped even more. He's a freaking scumbag. So then he goes from teaching options to telling people that they should put all of their portfolio, basically, in freaking Tesla, okay? I'm so sick of these kind of people. Thank God this loser's gone. So he goes on a little bit further, and he starts to call out different people. So he calls out Joseph Carlson, who I don't really watch him that much. I think isn't he like a dividend investor? Which I think dividends are stupid. Oh, dividends! That's free money from the sky. And then he calls out Jeremy Financial Education. Now, funny enough, and he has the same criticism I do, Chicken does. He said that Jeremy has underperformed the index, which I 100% agree. I think Jeremy has underperformed the index. Now, I also watched a Jeremy response video real quick, and he shows some portfolio. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's his public portfolio. But he shows his portfolio where he outperformed the index over the last 3 years. And you want to know why Jeremy did that? This is probably his like Tesla portfolio. It's because of Tesla, all right? But if you look at his public portfolio, Jeremy has underperformed the index. My VT has outperformed Jeremy. But what these clowns don't realize is they're all here, they're all a big deal because of Tesla. That's it. Jeremy made a small speculative play in Tesla and got lucky, and that's where he got all his returns from. Otherwise, he'd be in the red. And then you have Chicken Butt Crack, who put 95% of his portfolio in Tesla. All of these clowns have been made by Tesla. So the fact that Chicken is there, oh, Jeremy underperformed the index. Yeah, it's because he had less Tesla. Jesus freaking Christ, okay? And then who else did he talk about? He talks about Everything Money. Now, I'm a big fan of Everything Money, okay? I don't agree with him on every stock that they push, but I think it's a great channel. And, oh my God, they charge for their software. Oh my God. How dare you provide a service and charge for it? But Chicken Butt Crack, they've been using a quote from Paul Gabriel. And whoever is at a YouTube channel called Small Gabriel, that's pretty funny. But they use a clip from Paul, or Chicken keeps referencing a clip from Paul, where Paul says, I haven't made money in 5 years. Now, I don't know exactly what he meant by that. I mean, I'm sure he's made some money. But when it comes to long-term investing, if you're actually a value investor, there's going to be times where you get freaking crushed by the market, okay? But if you're actually buying good companies that are actually, like profitable, have, a lot of future cash flows, and you bought them at a good price, you're going to eventually reap the rewards. So Chicken here, Mr. Genius Option Trader, Mr. 100% Tesla, bro, or 5% Palantir, 95% Tesla. This freaking loser is bagging on Everything Money when he just took a massive degenerate gamble and bought a massively overvalued EV tech bubble stock. Like, I don't freaking get it, okay? But whatever. So then he starts talking about all the hate comments. Oh, people are mean on YouTube. Really? If you go on YouTube and you start making videos and you think people aren't going to be mean to you, you're smoking freaking crack, okay? You need to be, very confident in your beliefs when you go on YouTube. Because if you're not confident and then people start criticizing you, you're going to get torn to shreds and you're going to quit. And that's what I think happened to Chicken Genius. I think deep down, he knows he's a freaking fraud that got lucky with a massively overvalued tech bubble stock, EV bubble stock. And all the comments and criticisms that are against him, I think it really hurts him, okay? And I don't think he can take the pressure anymore, which is fine. I mean, I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying, like, comments don't bother me at all. I think a lot of criticism, I think, is freaking hilarious, all right? I actually watched a couple videos this morning where people were, like, making fun of me. Hilarious. I love it. But you gotta have that inner confidence if you want to really, stay on YouTube and not get torn apart by comments. So at the end of the video, he's crying. And he's like, oh, all the best, blah, 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 blah. He's going to be back. I guarantee it. He's going to read all the comments, oh, come back, we love you. And he's going to be sitting around, probably need freaking money. I have an options business. And come back, okay? So I'm not going to say it's a 100% chance, but there's a very good chance that old Chicken Genius will come back. And he probably got a bunch of subs and made a bunch of money today. So that's it. The guy is a freaking joke, all right? He claims he's a genius because he bought an EV stock. Good job, bro. You're such a freaking genius. And, yeah, that's it. I'm actually pulling into work. So I'm a loser. All right. Talk to you later. Cheers.